crap. I haven't been using the July intro. That one's okay, I suppose. Still like this one better. Of course I do. What's up, peeps? It's Hannafooter. We're at the grid already. As you can see, all the cars lined up in their spots on the grid. You've got the little markings right here. They're set there perfectly. We got Tito Peters on the pole, Taylor Brian Price on the... Oh, wait. Hold on a second. This isn't Albacete. This is Indianapolis. Yeah, well, screw Spain. You know that? Screw it. We got Derek Hamill, James Saunders, Mami Futami, Kana Matsuda, Betty Johnson, your previous race winner, teammate Daniel Volas on her side, Zachary Taylor, Aza Samir, Ami Futami, Henry Nova, Hanamata Kunikita, Yukio Hagiwara, Mike Swaney, Takumi Fujiwara, Jackson Storm, Patrick Smith, John Speedy, the Ghost Dad, the Goat, and Brian Barker. Lights out, go, go, go at the American Grand Prix. Ignore this United States Grand Prix. This is the American Grand Prix because America is one huge-ass continent. There's no North and South America, if you ask your average South American. Oh dear, cars in the grass. That's not gone well for them. Derek Hamill, Taylor Brian Price getting together, Hamill into the tires. And he's been totaled by his teammate who's in the grass. Trying to get back onto the track. Now he's falling all the way back. We gotta take a look at this again. Already looking at the replays here. Yeah, they just get together. Tito Peters there in the lead. Brian Price sends his teammate into the tire wall, and that's dirty. That is dirty. Take a look back here with the cars on the grass and the sand. Let's see what happened here. It's the Goat piling in. He took Zachary Taylor out, shoved him into Samira and Daniel Voiles, I believe. Daniel Voiles is always so unlucky. McLaren in the grass there. I believe that's that's Henry Nova. Hagiwara gets by. Hamill in sand. He's definitely out of this race. But more importantly, let's take a look at Tito Peters, who still has the lead. I think he made contact with Taylor Brian Price as well. That might be part of the problem. Head down the straight in the middle of the track, you see Williams right there. James Saunders trying to get past Kana Matsuda. I think he's made the move there. That's well executed. Patrick Smith trying to get past Mike Swaney in the chicane. Not sure he'll be able to do it. He cuts it there in the grass a bit. And Swaney's going to hold the position. There's Brian Price. He's all the way back. Two Sours running together. Daniel Boyle's all the way in the back once again, along with Zachary Taylor. These guys just not getting lucky at all. Cars head onto the oval. There's Hamill in the pits. And there's Tito Peters leading the field. Next is Mami Futami. She's followed by Betty Johnson, James Saunders, the GOAT, who seems to have gotten past Kana Matsuda. There's her teammate Hanamata Kunikita trying to get by as well in this first complex of turns. Mike Swiney, Jackson Storm, the GOAT's dad, Taylor Brian Price trying to make his way up the field again. I'm sure he feels very guilty about taking out his teammate in turn 2 and 3. I don't know. Takumi Fujiwara, Brian Barker fighting with Ami Futami for whatever position. I believe it's 15th, and she's nailed the move there. Sauber's always getting past. Here comes Zachary Taylor. Past John Speed. Henry Nova in Speed's gearbox. Bit of, oh dear, is that the GOAT? Yeah, that's the GOAT. He's fallen back quite a bit, hasn't he? And you can see his front wing is still stuck in the ground. Everybody's taller than him. It's just stupid. The computer car always seems to be taller than the player one, so I think that's where part of the problem lies. Also, he's taken out of Haas there. Fujiwara, so unlucky, and bit of contact with Samira as well. Brian Barker lifting some sand off, and Fujiwara's in the back of the field. Hamill still in his pits as Tito Peters comes down the front straight once again. Lap 3 of 15 at this American Grand Prix. Yeah, you know how there's a European Grand Prix? It's in Azerbaijan now. And Azerbaijan has loads of human rights problems, and it's not even in Europe. It's in Asia. I highly doubt it's going to be joining the EU anytime soon. That does not seem likely at all. More importantly, since it's a European Grand Prix, it's an American Grand Prix. Not a North American or South American one, just an American one. That's an important detail. Peters, Futami, Johnson, the field's looking the same. James Saunders running very close to Betty Johnson, a previous race winner. Kana Matsuda, Hanamata Kunikita, Mike Swiney, Patrick Smith, Taylor, Brian Price, and Jackson Storm. It seems Brian Price has managed to move up the field quite a bit. It seems that he took 9th place from Jackson Storm for this lap. Ami Futami and the GOAT's dad fighting for 11th place. It looks like Futami's going to take that position. Nova, Taylor, Hagiwara, Boyles, Barker, Miura, Speed, and Fujiwara. Oh, the GOAT's falling back. Bad day for him. It seems Hamill has retired. Well, he's out of the race, obviously, but he's just left the track now. That's what we're talking about. Exciting first couple of laps, definitely. Let's pick someone random in the field to go on board with. 1, 2, 3. Hagiwara, okay. Taylor's retired, ladies and gentlemen. Let's find out why. He just headed into the pits there. No, it's the GOAT into the pits. Speed's already in. I have no idea what that blue speck is, but maybe it's not too important. Let's get back to where we were earlier. Actually, I don't remember where we were earlier. Tito Peters comes down the front stretch to start lap 5 of this American Grand Prix. I'm going to reiterate that it's an American Grand Prix, not the United States Grand Prix. Not today. Sorry, mate. Them's the bricks. Looks like they're coming up on the goat. That could be a bad day for him. What could be a disaster is what I mean. It probably will be a disaster. Look at him sliding around that corner. He's just not taking good care of his tires, is he? Take a look at your order once again. Peters, Fatami, Johnston, Saunders, Matsura, Konakita, Swiney, Smith, Brian Price, and Stormy's positions don't seem to have changed too much, but, well, I mean, Fatami seems to be an overtaking machine, or at least she's trying very hard to be one here. She is riding Jackson Storm's ass down this straight. Henry Nova, Daniel Voiles, The Goat's Dad, Yukio Hagiwara, Brian Barker, Asa Miura, John Speed, and Takumi Fujiwara. Who's heading into the... well, he's exiting the pits, actually. Car's really spread out, huh? Fujiwara could end up getting lapped as well here. Mami Fatami dives in to the entrance lane to pit road because she's going to pit. You see her right there on the side. There's a Williams as well. Forget which one it is. The two Toro Rossos. No, just one Toro Rosso. One of them was a Red Bull then. Okay. Wrong way. Okay. Hardly makes sense. I don't think. Sand in front of the RBS barrier thing. Whatever. 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 Okay, that's what it is. I guess. He wasn't taking good care of his tires before. He surely isn't now. And his engine's begun smoking. I don't think he's recovering from that. Actually, we should look at that. Yep, he's gone. Who's exiting the pits there? Hagiwara. Where's Peters? Oh, he's stuck in the pits. What? Does that make sense to you? Whatever. So, Betty Johnson has your lead, then. Okay. Wow, is she really gonna go for 2 wins in a row? First of all, 2 wins. Hasn't been done yet this season. 2 in a row. Somehow that just makes it... Nope, she's heading into the pits. Peters is still stuck there. I don't know what's up with him. The Mercedes just probably not having a good day. I mean, they did have one in the lead for quite a bit, but now, yeah, I don't know. Either way, Peters is probably going to get lapped by, well, definitely Johnson and Matsuda. Let's take a look at this pit road fight. You see Daniel Voiles and... I keep forgetting which one it is. Damn it. Ah. Betty Johnson drives through the pace car. I think this is a problem with the track and everyone driving through the pace car. I don't know. That puts Mami Fatami into the lead. Oh dear God. James Saunders second. And supposedly Hanamata Kunikita third. Taylor Brian Price fourth. Mike Swaney fifth. Betty Johnson sixth. She's out. Patrick Smith seventh. Kanamatsuda eighth. That's Samira 9th and Jackson Storm 10th. That's what we're thinking. That's what we're thinking. We'll check back on the next lap. Halfway through this race. Man, this one's gonna go for a while, isn't it? Oh man, there might even be a second round of pit stops coming. I wouldn't be surprised. Have you seen a NASCAR? Have you seen the AAA Cup Series lately? I'm sure you know what I'm talking about then. just realized I've been saying Renault and it should be Renault. Or, I don't know. I still don't understand nasal sounds in French. If you showed me Portuguese, I would lose my shit. Fatami in your lead. Saunders and Koenig on the podium. Brian Price, Johnson, Swiney, Matsuda, Smith, Miura, and Tagiwara behind. Ami Fatami trying to get past Jackson Storm. Apparently Jackson Storm lost position to Yukio Hagiwara. Here's Henry Nova looking aggressive as well. Nearby. That's Ami Fatami. That's still can't speak. Ami Fatami passed. What's this? Why do I keep going the wrong way? What is this? Why am I so bad at this? Henry Nova as well. Get past Jackson Storm. Wow. Haas cars just keep losing positions, don't they? Fujiwara in 17th. John Speed 18th. Mai Fatami. Wait, where's Tito Peters? Peters is retired as well. No, wait. No, he isn't. No, he's still stuck in the pits. I can't tell you why. I seriously have no idea whatsoever. Someone else diving into the pits there. Who's that? Peter's finally leaving. He's going to be, and he's in the wall. What? He's gone straight into the. Okay, good job, Tito Peters. That's Asa Samira in the pits, and Takumi Fujiwara heading in as well. Oh, lovely. He's back in his pit stall. Maybe he was getting towed all that time. I have no idea whatsoever. That's some bad driving from him. For Tommy, Saunders, Kunikita still. Yeah. Brian Price, Johnson, Swiney, Matsuda, Smith, Hagiwara, and I guess Nova got past Fatami. Lots of overtaking in the middle of this pack. Mami Fatami's gonna head into the pits here. Let's see who else follows her. James Saunders as well. Konikita goes in as well. Johnson to stay out. Brian Price follows. Matsuda stays out. Swiney heading in. Smith as well. Hagiwara to head in. Nova to stay out. Fatami goes in as well. Storm heads in. Lets Voiles by. Seriously, the AI is having a problem with the exiting pit road here. Mami Fatami gets out in front of James Saunders. I think Taylor Brian Price lost a bit of time there. Hanamata Konikita exits. And Tito Peters keeps getting in the way as well. Patrick Smith behind Mike Swiney. One of the Force Indias, Yuki Hagiwara, yep. Ami Fatami and I believe Jackson Storm. The Goat's Dad and a Sauber. Barker. Speed is still out. Fujiwara heads out as well. So, Betty Johnson has your lead. She's followed by Matsuda, Nova, Voiles, and Fatami. Mami Fatami. Wow, these, well, I think that's how it works. I have no idea. Positions have been shifting quite a bit today. That's the point. Can't tell you if Johnson's going to come into pit anytime soon. It's absolutely comical what's been happening to Tito Peters today. He had to... I think he started on pole, or at least in second. Front row at least. There you go. Front row at least. And he led quite a bit of the first few laps of this race, but now he's being a dumbass. I don't know. Sorry. Bad day for the Mercedes. Bad day for the Mercedes. Sorry, Zachary Taylor, but them's the bricks. At least you're not the GOAT. Or Derek Hamill. Sorry, Hamill, I don't think you're going to win the... I don't think you have any chance of winning the Cup Series, let's be honest for a second. You could get it here. I'm telling you. But Cup Series, no. I bet you don't even watch this. I bet you just skip right to the end. I wouldn't be surprised if you did. So, looking at your order once again: Johnson, Fatami, Saunders, Brian Price, Kunikata, Swiney, Matsuda, Smith, Hagiwara, Voiles, Miura, Nova, Fatami, Storm, Speed, Ortiz, Fujiwara, and Barker. Peters, of course, stuck on pit road for whatever reason. It's a mystery. At least it's not the mystery of the emblem. What is the mystery game? What are you trying to tell me is the mystery? Is it a mystery why I'm actually kicking that game's ass? Something just skipped there. No idea. Can't tell you what that was. There are a lot of things I can't tell you about in this world. Sorry. Bricks. Doesn't look like anybody's gonna be coming into the pits anytime soon. It's not easy being a one-man army in the commentary box. Give you that much. Sympathize with me, maybe. Two laps to go for Betty Johnson. She's miles ahead of everyone else. That's how it appears at present moment. Keep using the same words over and over again. There's my problem. There's Mami Fatami, who's in second, just across the line right now. James Saunders, Taylor Brian Price, and Hanamata Kunikita behind. There's quite a gap between those pair of cars. There's a couple of handful of cars. Matsuda, Swiney, Smith, Hagiwara, and Voiles in your top 10. Miura, Nova, Fatami, Storm, Speed, Ortiz, and Fujiwara, and Barker outside of it. Only 18 cars out on the track. Because Peters is stuck in limbo. And of course, Zachary Taylor and the GOAT were out of the race. Also Hamill. Not that anybody really cares. About the GOAT, at least. As for Hamill, well, you know. It's going to be quite a setback for him if he's going to win this series. It's funny because he drives the number 7 in the Cup Series. Number 7 Ferrari crosses the line. One more lap to go. The only thing that could screw it all up for Johnson now is running out of fuel, and even then, she has quite the gap between herself and Mami Fatami. He's only heading onto the front straight right now. Meanwhile, Johnson is already in turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. I don't think any of these guys' positions will change anytime soon unless they run out of fuel. They could very well all do so, though I highly doubt that's going to happen. Also, for the second day in a row, I think it would be 2 women on the podium. Huh. Maybe James Saunders will finally get it today. Quiet day after all the exciting action and pitting and crap that occurred earlier on. Johnson heads back onto the oval. Second win in a row. Second win of the season for Betty Johnson. This Aussie looks like she's going places. There we go, we can actually watch her while the anthem plays. Neat. Why is the Italian anthem so long in this one? Damn it. This pair of cars, Speed, Ortiz, Fujiwara, and Barker, might as well all be friends. Because they're always in the back of the field. Betty Johnson wins again, becomes our first two-time winner this season. Fatami and Saunders on the podium, well deserved for those two. It's quite a surprise actually, but we're expecting much more greatness from them. Brian Price, Kunikita, Matsuda, Swanee, Smith, Hagiwara, and Nova in your top 10. Voiles, Mira, Fatami, Storm, Speed, Fujiwara, Ortiz, and Barker finishing today. Peters was stuck on pit road. Goat had a header problem, it seems. Zachary Taylor retired and Derek Hamels crashed out on lap 1. Betty Johnson shows some muscle in Indianapolis _F1. And in doing so, holds her lead. Derek Campbell, despite not finishing today, still in second. Tito Peters, third, despite not finishing today. Well, it seemed that way. Hanamana Kunikita up to fourth. That's funny. That's strange. 6 top 10s. Wow, that's neat. Zachary Taylor fifth, despite again not finishing today. And here's everyone else. Kana Matsuda, despite her win, only in 9th. So yeah, everyone's going to be trying to gun for Betty Johnson and her 2 wins. And of course, there's only 20 of the 22 cars here because, as per usual, the 2-manners are in 22nd and 21st. It's been Hanafuda, it's been a time and a half in honor. And I will see you in the next video.